another guest in the house today.
What up?
Tonight.
Gotta get that fucking booster seat.
Yeah.
He is the complete opposite of Tim Hatfield. And his name is Orlando.
What up?
Velasquez.
What's up, guys?
So what's up? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
About been boxing for I want to say like 7 years now. I started off at Boletto's before I moved up to Big Six. I started off with Stingray. I actually used to play. Shout out to Stingray. I used to play soccer before. Made it all the way up to semi-pro actually before I got injured. And then I made the transition to the boxing. And it wasn't really a hard transition at all. I did it I started when I was 10 years old, and played everywhere. Went to South America, went to Central America, but after a while, just that passion went away. And once I started boxing, just kind of reignited it.
You still amateur right now?
Yeah, still amateur. I'm actually fighting at the Golden Gloves. The Southern New England Golden Gloves. Not this Saturday coming up, but next Saturday, February 3rd.
I see you got the hoodie on.
Yeah.
That means you won already.
Yeah,
right?
I won once. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
It's time to go defend the title.
I hope so. Hope you're not wearing that hoodie that the winner gave you.
Yo, that shit is actually really fresh. That I like that. I got a couple of those.
Yeah.
I remember being little thinking, why did they give the winner the hoodie and the loser the trophy? I thought the winner would want the trophy. Nah, now that I'm older, that shit's fly. You wear that out, you're like, what up?
Yeah, some places they give everybody the trophy.
Yeah, they do.
No matter if you lose or not.
Yeah. The trophy's good for the night.
Yeah,
that's good for a while.
That,
it's like, yo,
we went to nationals.
Last
nationals did our thing.
Yeah, we went to Tulsa last year with Jason and Tashawn, and it was dope, man. It was my first time going to a national boxing tournament, and definitely a new experience. I wish I could have. I felt like I could have kept going. But judges side otherwise.
Yeah,
but
got a bad decision, man. That was truly a bad decision.
You got one coming up?
So we February 3rd, because this Saturday coming up, the 29th, it's the first day of the Southern New England, but it's just going to be novice and sub-novice. Yep. And open class starts February 3rd. So there's 3 people, including myself, in my class. So it's either I'm going to fight that first day or, next day. So
Fall River as usual, right?
Yep. 31 Franklin Street, Fall River.
Love that spot.
Oh, yeah.
So now that you don't have to shave, are you gonna?
Yeah, just a trim, man. Just a little trim. That's all off the top.
Can fight.
You must feel great.
Biggest fucking beard.
Yeah, dude. Every time I had a fight and I had to get rid of my beard, I felt like I took like 5 years off my face, and it
did look like a kid.
It makes no sense too. They ask you to shave your face and get this soft, raw face right before you about to go get punched in it.
Yeah.
Why you want me to do that? They say, nigga, you should have shaved a week ago.
Yeah. a whole bunch of Vaseline.
A couple days ago. His shit will come back. So do you know who you're fighting? You have any rivals or anything?
Nah, no, I'm never really,
Because around here we want smoke. We call our names.
Yeah, no.
Nigga, I'm coming for you.
Run,
Rhode Island. What weight class is it?
I fight at 108, 110, or 112.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Pocket size.
What weight was that? Because I got kind of hungry just thinking about that. 108, 112.
At the pros, in the pros, it would be considered minimum weight.
Oh, minimum weight. My stomach hurt.
So I asked Tim what it was like. Like, he said at 15 he hit his growth spurt. So what it was like being 15 and bigger than everybody else. How was it for you growing up? Was you picked on a lot?
Oh, absolutely. I was a target all the time, man. I stopped growing around 14, 15.
Is that what led you into boxing?
Pretty much, yeah. So I used to always be an athletic student. I always, soccer, JV, basketball, track, whatever it was. I did it, just so I could, tell people like, I'm short, but, don't push me around. Yep. Yeah. But, regardless, people still found a way. But, I learned how to take it, You grow thick skin.
Yeah, I heard you had to put a few people in their place.
A couple of times,
just did you end up getting in trouble over that?
Yeah, a couple of times.
You want to talk about that? Did you end up getting...
It's not a case. If it's a case, don't talk about it.
Is everything old?
We're not gonna clubhouse you.
Nah, of course not. There's one that's there's no pending cases or anything, but
Make sure it's old. Make sure it's ancient.
Yeah. Nah.
Hey, shout out to $1 Million Worth of Game. Stories from the cell.
No, so there was. This was a couple of years ago. So
You know where you're going.
I got into a little altercation, so I had to spend some time in big boy prison. So my first night there.
Is that like slang for
The Ace.
the
prison?
Yeah, the ACI.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
He's talking about the ACI.
Yeah, I was at that.
Not juvie.
No, not juvie. I was at the ACI for a little bit. So I remember, there's certain ways you have to act, talk, walk, everything. You have to learn prison etiquette. I didn't know that. So I remember my first night, they were like, all right, shower time. So yeah, I'm over here thinking like, crap, it's like in the movies and everything. And I'm over here like clinching myself, holding my towel for dear life. Yeah. So we were all lined up.
Tight.
Yeah, we were all lined up because we were just taking like these rapid fire freaking showers. So I go in and I'm doing my thing. Next thing you know, I get a tap on my shoulder and I'm like, yo, what's going on? And he goes,
that's my soap.
He's like, yo, my man, you mind if I get wet? And I'm like, what you mean get wet? Like, I'm over here thinking the worst. And he's like, no, not like that, man. Relax. You go in and you lather yourself. We switch off. That way we go in and out. And the whole time I'm still shaking, like, yo, don't touch me. Don't, just keep away. And after that,
that's like that episode of the Boondocks.
Yeah, he thought them yams was taken.
Soap drop, nigga.
Yeah, for real. And I wish it would have ended there, but again, as soon as I was done, I was going back into my room, putting my stuff up, and there was a guy like about Jason's height, weight, everything, just big dude, and he's standing right at the door. I turn around, I look, and I'm like, crap, I'm getting raped today. Like, just looking at me like, and he's like, no, I'm not here to rape you or nothing. I'm here to ask you, are you Spanish? And I go, yeah, I'm Spanish. All right, cool. See that table right there? You're going to sit right there. Don't sit with nobody else. You sit with us. I was like, yes, sir. I'm not going to argue with you, so. But after than that, it was straight, Did what I had to do and in and out,
That's crazy. And you got the real stories. You got to stop assaulting people. See what happens?
Yeah.
I had a really bad Napoleon complex. I'll admit it. But, once I started, like, learning how to fight and I actually knew what I was doing in the ring, it was more so me trying to avoid conflict than, being like, oh, it's good,
Orlando, they threw you in there over assault?
Yeah,
It wasn't the kind of salt you think.
Yeah, it was some other stuff.
Oh, we're going to keep it light. Okay.
Yeah, some whatever
Oh,
stuff.
I'm like, they threw him in there over a right hand? Like, what what the fuck?
More than the right hand, but,
It's not like pending anything like that, right? So you're good. Probation's over, election's over?
Yeah, no, everything is fine.
Let people think who he is, though.
Yeah,
because he's curious. That's why.
It's all cool with me. No, I go in. I go visit once every 6 months, and all it is just how you doing? Good. You working? School? Yeah. All right, cool. Take care.
Fuck that.
But it ain't nothing crazy,
Yeah.
nothing crazy. I feel comfortable talking about it because no.
But since then, how long did you do that?
I got, I think, like 2 more years. That's it. Yeah, I'm almost done.
4 more visits.
Yeah, 4 more visits.
Since then, Orlando is the guy that when people come to the gym the first day and they think they can fight, we sit and let him whoop their ass.
Yeah.
The guy can teach his ass off, too.
Embarrassing.
I watched him teach one time. I said, holy shit, he had homeboy throwing the jab in the right real quick, turning the foot. I said, all right, Orlando's a good little teacher.
Yeah, I know. I be like, damn, Orlando. Yeah, how come you always teaching these cute ass girls? I'm confused. I'm confused. Are you trying to teach? You trying to date? What you doing over here?
I'm strictly professional. I learned by my mistakes. It's not good. You lose money that way.
Nah, shout out Orlando. The girls are comfortable and they don't make any stupid complaints that he's So I've had a few girls tell me that he's professional and that's something they don't have to worry about with him. So I'll let my boy for classes.
More professional than those fat ass fucking Planet Fitness and LA Fitness trainers. I'd be like, how you gonna train somebody when you got like fucking donut powder on your shirt? Get out of here.
Crumbs in the corner of his mouth.
Get out of here, bro. I'm not listening to you.
Tootsie rolls out the door. You could grab one.
I see you do 3 push-ups.
Yeah.
Let me see you do it.
I get mad. Like, get away from me. You're sucking my air out. Sucking my oxygen. You got sweat in your armpit. You just walking around. Come on now. You out of shape.
That's crazy. I'll tell you a funny story. One time, there was this guy who was an amateur football player. He hit me up saying he wanted to train with me. He's like, "Oh, I could do boxing. It's easy, So whenever somebody says that it's easy, I take it like a person. Like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I took that personal.
Took it personal, So I remember I had him doing this 10-minute warm-up that Jason used to make me do all the time. I had him doing the 10-minute warm-up, everything, burpees, hot burpees, you name it. As soon as the warm-up was over, he's like, yo, he's like out of breath, like, yo, I can't do this no more. I'm like, is it over? I'm like, nah, bro, we still got about 40 minutes left, Yeah, nah, he didn't finish it, though.
It's the warm-up.
Yeah,
So, right. You made more money per hour then because that means he was done.
Yeah.
Did he come back?
Nah, never came back.
I had some fat dude I was training like that.
See, a guy like that, though, you got to make sure you get like five sessions upfront pay. And he don't come back, you're good.
Yeah.
I was training a big fat dude like that, and he took a break for a cigarette. Came back stronger. Came back ready to breathe, bro. I said that shit helped you.
That motherfucker he might smoke some crack.
Yo, I watched him. He smoked that cigarette like his last.
He might have been on some meth.
And he came back.
He had that Wu banger.
Yeah. He came back rejuvenated. I said, bro, did you really just?
Yo, remember that guy who used to come in the gym with a big ass 2-liter Sprite, 2-liter Sprite?
Yeah.
In between rounds, he's cracking a Sprite. Like, what the fuck?
That's some weird shit.
I don't remember the name, but I remember the situation.
That's weird.
Like, what the fuck? They sponsoring you, bro? What the fuck you doing with a big ass Sprite?
You ain't LeBron.
It wasn't even a real Sprite.
Yeah, he had a knockoff.
It was a joint from like
lemon
Price
slice.
Right shit. Yeah.
Slice.
Price Right.
7 down.
Yeah, it was a 3-liter.
It said lemon lime soda.
It was a 3-liter. Had the big fat fruit punch soda. That shit was good, yo.
Fucking Value Land.
That big ass fruit punch soda.
You
Was
get that
good,
pi-
yo.
the
Yeah,
pineapple.
you drink that
Pineapple.
shit. Yeah, you drink it, right?
Ooh.
And about an hour later, you got kidney stones. So stop fucking with that.
Can't do that.
It get you.
I don't drink that.
I don't know.
That's back in the day shit. Oh man, that's
He
hilarious.
said, "Oh, this is too sweet. This can't be good for you."
Yo, Hawaiian Punch. How come that shit don't get cold? You ever notice that shit?
You can put all the ice cube trays,
gotta
everything
turn- you gotta
empty,
turn
it won't
the
get
slush.
cold.
That shit do not get cold for nothing.
You gotta make it slush.
This is a fucking
That's the thickest
snack,
juice out.
snack segment.
Yeah, this is the snack segment.
Have you ever like had Kool-Aid and then made it the exact way it tells you to make it?
Yeah, it's terrible.
No, it's not. It's not terrible.
I don't be liking it. I
you
tried
gotta
a few times.
You want the sand in your mouth.
Yeah,
That's why.
you gotta
right?
see that
No,
cloud.
no.
You gotta see that cloud at the bottom.
Yeah.
You gotta know you may lose your foot.
Yeah, my shit be good. I put the lemon juice in there and
diabetes.
everything. Put the lemon juice in it.
You got
Oh yeah.
Fruit punch, country time, and lemon juice.
See, no, I mean like no, that's fine. But I mean like the amount of sugar it tells you to put into it.
Oh no.
Two
I
spoons.
Tablespoon or some shit.
No,
I'm
it's
like-
like,
2 tablespoons.
whatever it is. If you put the exact amount and listen to them, besides the lemons, that's fine.
Yeah, I made the normal
'Cause
one.
that makes it better no matter what it is. But
All that.
it actually tastes like perfect that way.
You want to know what the sleeper is? A lot of people don't know this. The grandma Kool-Aid, like the one you've been looking for your whole life, is that frozen fruit concentrate from the frozen section. You ever see? That's that shit. That shit got pulp in it. You take a sip, you like, oh, you turn Chinese. That's that shit. It's not in the packet.
Yeah.
So racist.
He means Chinese jokingly, not literally.
It's
Just
so
so you guys know.
racist.
Yeah, it turns you Oriental.
Yeah.
Is that the
Oh,
word
my
now?
God.
They
Nah,
say,
that's racist.
No,
too.
can't say that either.
That's racist.
I just don't want you to be like.
Just
I don't want.
Asian.
I don't know what things say that like you're what you call it. It's a transracial. So you say you
a
turn
Zionist.
Chinese. You know.
It's transracial. They making up words now.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lady who said she's black, and another lady there's a guy who transgender into a Asian white guy transgender into an Asian female.
This shit is getting hard out
Get 'em
here.
out here.
You need a degree.
Get him out of here. We don't
You
want
need a
to
degree not to offend someone.
What's that word they call Trump? Because he makes fun of all the different races. I think it begins with a Z. Something ophobic. What is it?
Xenophobic.
Xenophobe.
My man said,
Get the fuck out of
You
here.
see,
he said
you
that-
see Matt Walsh on Dr. Phil?
Who's that?
Oh man, you gotta watch that. We'll have to. That'll be something that we're gonna bring up next show because I'm gonna have these guys watch that.
Matt
episode.
Walsh.
Matt Walsh. He works for Ben Shapiro, I think,
Oh, that's my man.
and he was on Dr. Phil, and it was a very great. It was a very fruitful show of education. If you watch it.
Yeah, he works for Shapiro.
I never seen him, but I saw Brian Barbosa, Dr. Phil.
Oh yeah, I saw that too. He was crying and shit.
Yeah.
Hey,
That
that was a tough episode. We gotta have him on
We
and
gotta
tell his
have
story.
him on there to tell that story and maybe cry a little bit.
Yeah, Brian Barbosa
Emotional
is.
episode.
Yeah, we grew up watching him fight. Grew up with him in the gym like all the time. Like
Grew up with him in the house.
in the
He was
house.
living with
Yes,
Pop.
yes.
Yep.
So we know him like very well, and He was on Dr. Phil.
Hey, when we saw the episode, right? Pop said over under 2 minutes. I said for what? He goes, he cries. Right? So the shit started. He's already crying.
Did you bet?
It started crying.
Oh, you didn't bet though, huh?
No, we didn't make it. As soon as it started, he started crying. Oh shit.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it'd be good to have him on and tell his story.
Yeah.
See what he got to say.
That's too long.
You can't cry though. You can't come on the show crying.
No, he's gonna cry.
Oh, you gotta cry, man.
I mean, his story is too
Sad.
emotional. He's hurt.
He hurt a lot of people.
He's hurt. It's like he was a great fighter, but it shows you what happens when you go down the wrong path. I think he knows he went down the wrong path, and what he could have been is different from what happened. You know.
Now I want to hear him on the story even more.
He cries like Viola Davis too. He got snots and everything. Ugly as shit.
Be sobbing.
Motherfucker, he can fight though.
That's terrible. Yo, do you know a lot of people don't know that Mike Tyson, when his screw really twisted,
On the daughter.
his daughter died. A lot of people don't know
Yeah.
that. I tell people that and they go, "What?
On a treadmill.
On a treadmill?
How the
At
fuck
3 years old, they didn't know she knew how to turn it
3
on.
years old.
Yeah, she caught in the wire.
Something choked her.
Or she just flipped back and broke her neck or some shit like that.
Yeah,
thought
just
she-
know,
I thought you
Mike
said she
Tyson,
got
if
caught
you
in
ever
the
come to the
wire,
show, we won't ever mention that because that's your personal business.
that-
all right, we'll just say that right now.
You'll be here for 15
But
minutes.
you're always invited to come to the show.
Always.
Shit. Speaking of Mike, between that fight with what you think about him and Jake Paul if they fought? Now, obviously, back in the day, it's
Yeah, back
He's
in the
gonna
day.
see-
Yeah.
They'll still fuck Jake Paul.
you know how I feel. I feel
Yo.
like it's back in the '90s when you was like, everybody was saying, "I'll fight Mike Tyson for $1 million." That's the position
It's
that Jake
happening
Paul is
now.
in now.
Yeah.
But you're not fighting a prime Mike Tyson. You're fighting an older Mike Tyson. It's still dangerous, but
He still would whip his
you,
ass.
yeah,
but-
you would take it. You,
I
even if
saw
you're
him-
gonna get knocked out,
I
you
saw
take
him.
it.
I saw him take it easy on Roy Jones, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, this guy." I mean, I don't think he's all natural. If he is, that's unbelievable.
You don't think Tyson's on natural?
Well, right now, why would he have to be?
But what would he take?
Well, I mean, when you get older, you could take stuff anyway. Just
Human growth
Oh,
hormone.
he
Yeah.
was down like, no, he wouldn't take that though. That'd mess him up. No, he
No,
eats vegan
what?
like 9 months out of the year and shit.
yeah, but they have stuff so that
for real.
Yo, I think
what
He smokes that weed be calming him down.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
smoking that weed, but he does it thinking like he's like holistic. He's not smoking it like on the street.
I think Mike Tyson is the perfect reason for why weed should be legal.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
He's a perfect
it
example
down,
of why
yeah.
weed should be legal.
because they made him normal.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
because off of it, he was nuts.
Yeah, he even said
Now it seems like
himself.
whatever he's doing now, it keeps him calm. Like he looked like he could have killed Roy Jones,
Yeah,
and he decided he held back.
oh, he definitely held
He
back.
threw a couple bombs and then was like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Didn't he say he came out high to that fight? Like he said,
Probably.
yeah, I
Smoke.
think
He was
he did
allowed
say
to,
that.
right?
Yeah.
I know Roy's ribs was hurting after that interview. At the end of it, boy, he was holding the joints. Man. Oh, man.
Yeah. Mike's like,
And
how
Roy-
no one care about me? Don't ask
Yeah.
me questions. I'm old too.
Roy's one of my favorite fighters too. He was gifted. That's why.
Tyson told him, "I ain't fighting 15 years. He stopped fighting 3 years ago." That's me.
He thought he-
For real.
Yeah, I think he hit Jake Paul one of them body shots.
I fold him.
It's gonna be fucked up.
Oh, Jake Paul said he want to slap Pete Davidson for Kanye.
Oh, he should.
He should.
Yeah.
He should.
I wouldn't mind watching that.
Shit, I think they should.
I'm not paying for it though because I don't think that would be worth it. I want to see that like in like a hallway or something.
I watch Kanye fight Pete Davidson.
Did you guys see when Pete Davidson was the backstage guy for Triller at one of the Jake Paul fights? Oh, yo, he went up to Jake
insulted him.
Paul and he was like, he was like, "Is everything good?" And Jake was like, "Yeah, everything's good." And he was like, "Oh, with that pending case, everything's good?"
Oh yeah.
And Jake was
I
like,
remember that.
"Yo, you can't joke about that, bro." And then they looked at each other like mad awkwardly, and because Pete is an asshole, Pete was like, "I'm gonna say what I want." Like, that was fucking awkward.
That's probably why he wants to fuck him up. Really,
Oh yeah, Jake's heated off that.
He said he already wanted
Jake
to
is
slap him.
tight off that. Yeah,
I'll tell you though.
I would be too.
You gotta leave guys like like Pete alone. Them the type of motherfuckers that will
he'll
stab you.
shoot or
And
stab. Yeah,
he don't look like he laugh and joke, but he got some mental problem behind that.
his
because
dad died in 9/11.
Most comedians are
gotta
like
be,
that.
gotta be
anyway.
careful with that kind of motherfucker.
You remember when that guy was he said it to Mike Tyson, the interviewer? He tried to bring up the whole rape
Oh,
case.
yeah.
Oh, that was in
yeah.
Canada.
It's hard sitting here with you,
Canada,
you piece of shit like you, rat bastard.
Oh
like
my
you.
god! Hey, yo, Mike was going off.
His
on him.
interviews are some of the fucking funniest interviews. Like
Bastard.
I'm not
He's
gonna
swearing
say
at the whole
it.
time.
I'm not gonna say it, but you know his line that was the most classic. That joint it was
I know.
Lennox Lewis.
F you
At
till
that
you love
weigh-in,
me.
Yeah, F you till you love me.
Faggot.
Yeah.
He dropped it. I didn't say he said it.
Yeah, that's a quote.
He said,
It's
"I'll
a
fuck
direct-
you till
That
you
shit
love
right
me,"
there,
and then
I
called
can't
him
come
a
back
faggot.
from that. I'm saying, all right, Mike, shit, you got that one. How do you come back from
like
that?
Orlando said, that's that prison etiquette.
Yeah, it
What
is.
did he say to
Love
me?
You can't say nothing.
What did he say?
What
did
did
he
he
Oh,
say?
remember he told that woman, the woman reporter, he said, you probably shouldn't. Don't ask me no more questions. She's like, what? And he was like, yeah, I usually don't talk to women unless I fornicate with them. So,
So you should stop talking.
You should stop talking.
Unless you wanna.
You know,
Yo, Mike Tyson was raw. That motherfucker was feared.
shit.
He was like that.
Eat your children.
He's like a loose pit bull in the room.
He's no Alexander. I'm Alexander.
That was Jamie Foxx said. Whose dog is that?
He's no Conqueror. I'm Conqueror.
I'm Alexander.
I'm
the
Sonny
Great.
Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey.
I wanna step on his kid's genitals.
I wanna step on your
Step on
fucking
his
testicles.
nuts.
Yeah.
So you can feel pain.
So you can see the
You
pain.
can
I
feel my
feel.
pain. You know?
Pain
is
I
some-
feel.
That is some harsh ass shit to say. Mike got the best quotes, man.
He does.
Can't nobody fuck with his quotes. I don't care. What
We
nobody
know
say
we
in
know them
boxing.
by heart. That's how you
Even
know.
when he was like trying to avoid it, it's like when he was saying he broke his back. He's like, Mike, what happened? Like, I broke my back.
My bad.
Spinal.
Spinal. You know what the
Oh
hell?
shit, Mike.
What?
Yeah, that's
Doctor said
probably your back is spine. And spine's in your back.
spinal.
Yeah, he has to be like the fucking most interesting person alive.
Yo,
Oh, hell yeah.
for real.
He should have been the face of Dos Equis, to be honest.
Yeah,
I like
The
that.
most interesting man.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah,
you look at what he does and you're saying that shit's crazy, but like no offense, I'm like entertained by the shit. Like
you know what you're looking at?
you respect it too.
You're looking at like a institutionalized guy who made it out to freedom, but it's deeper than that. He's like a fucking Spartan warrior. He was in institutions from the time he was like 8 years old.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then he came up, he lost everything, and then he's getting it back.
Yep.
You get it back a different way too.
Yeah.
He's a,
Yo,
about a
without
great
Don
comeback
King on his
story.
shoulder,
It's a better way.
robbing him. I hate that guy.
yo, I love that clip of
I hate Don King so much.
that clip of Don King. He trying to keep Tyson at the interview, and Tyson go, "Get off me! Don't touch! Don't touch
Did
me!"
you say Mike Tyson knocked him out before?
He scared the shit out of him. I know
Yeah.
that.
Knocked him
You
out.
say he knocked him out before, right?
Come on, yeah.
He just probably deserved it. You know he deserved
Hell
it.
yeah.
Oh,
he,
absolutely.
did. He stole a bunch of money. You know he did.
Yeah.
No, what's crazy about Don? Don will make you a millionaire, but he's gonna make himself a multi-millionaire. You gonna make $5 million, but he's gonna make about 20.
And some of them fighters should have shut up about it because he made them who they was. Now Mike, that's not the case. But
Yeah,
some of them fighters act like they got robbed too. Bro, what? No, he gave you everything you was gonna get.
that's how Mike got the fight with Larry Holmes. Larry Holmes was retired, and this guy said, Don King said he offered him. Larry Holmes said he offered him $2 or $3 million. All right, he said the training camp was going to be 8 weeks. Then about 2 weeks in, he said, "Oh, we gotta push this up. It's only gonna be 4 weeks, 2 weeks." He jumped in. Larry Holmes telling the story on Vlad. I almost fell out. He said, "But $2 million, I can't turn that kind of money down." He went out there and he got fucking knocked out. But he to his defense, he was in that position before.
Yes, with Ali.
Yeah,
Yes.
he was in that position before where he was hurt though, where Larry Holmes is hurt. And he goes to throw that uppercut to get him out of trouble.
Oh.
And that bitch got caught in the ropes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That bitch got caught on the
yeah.
ropes and he got hit with a hook. Bang, bang. I said, "Damn, Larry." I remember watching that shit with Pop.
Oh, well, he did that with but he did it with Ali though too. Ali was going out the door, had freaking
He didn't want to fight Ali either. He cried and everything.
the onset of Parkinson's and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
He didn't want to fight Ali at all. But Ali was talking, and Ali was somehow the mandatory. I don't know how the fuck that happened. He was retired for 2 years, and he came back, and he's fighting now. How the fuck you the mandatory? But
It's the name that sells at that point.
he didn't want to fight though.
Money,
He was,
that's why.
Yeah,
he was crying and shit afterwards.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, he was crying. Yeah, I watched. Matter of fact, speaking of that, I watched. That's why I brought it up because I was watching a documentary about Larry Holmes Thursday.
Oh.
I like Larry Holmes. My favorite boxer. My favorite heavyweight of all times. That's where I got that jab from Pop. Pop, love Larry Holmes. I watched that shit. I like Larry Holmes. Plus, the big thing, that motherfucker had a 5th grade education, and he's a multimillionaire now. Owns Eastern Pennsylvania. He owns damn near the whole city. He owns the police station, the land the police station is on. He owns libraries. He got 2 schools, high school and a middle school. He got like fucking a boulevard, a street, and an Ave. How the fuck?
I'm gonna take a quick break. I gotta take a piss. In the words of Cat Williams, I gotta piss like a racehorse at the Kentucky Derby with a galoot truck behind me. I'll be right back.
We about to wrap it up anyway. No, I'm the one that got edit this. I think we're at my limit.
We had 2 hours.
No, we're not 2 hours. We're like an hour and 13. So.
That's about where we be at.
That's what we usually do.
So fuck it. Let's call it, baby.
All right, man.
But before we go, we're gonna have a little sign of gloves.
Yeah, definitely.
Sir.
The marker should be right there.
Tim stole the fucking marker.
Nah, he's too slow.
Tim is a what you would call like
everybody signed
a smart idiot.
Hey, go sign like tuna size. Everybody been signing too big lately.
I know. I'm looking at that shit. It's like huge.
Yeah, sign that shit normal. Some people be bugging out.
Tim is so smart, man.
Blake started that. Look at well, Pete's pretty big too, but Blake he got like just as big as Pete's, but he got like 2 lines, and then Tim matched his.
Tim matched it, yeah.
With three letters in his first name, bro.
Yeah.
He never say Timothy. It says Tim.
Cut that shit short as hell.
Orlando's gonna put
Smart motherfucker. I swear to God, I'm listening to this podcast a million times because that shit was informative, man.
Me and him could have just kept kicking it because he was teaching me shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like I know one word about everything he's saying, and then he can tell me the rest.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Informative. I got to listen to that. But I still be like, he's like a smart dummy for the simple fact that he's so fucking smart. Why you in a box? Fuck this shit. Do something else.
Are we on here?
Yeah, we're still
Yeah,
there.
we're still yeah.
He had a thing. He wanted to get up out of school because people were sweating him.
Yo, yeah. I know. I'm talking just in general like this. Yeah. That fucking education, man. He's a smart motherfucker to learn Spanish in 6 fucking months.
For real.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, guys. We're gonna wrap it up. See you next time. Thanks for coming through.
Peace.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah.
Just to sign out.
Oh, shit.
Hey, what was that video? Somebody had the beat in the background. That was
Any topic, opinions, yo, we got it covered. Mash it up with the butter gravy, keep it smothered. 4 brothers taking over, gotta love us. Place you in the podcastual way to discover new shit, old shit, flip the subject. First Amendment, say what you feel, no one's above it. Sometimes keeping it real is so coveted. Remember me telling you now what 4 brothers did. Interesting, you interested? Invest in an investment? Dreams are as real as you make them. Salute accomplishments.